First of all, I'm pissed because Pat Riley still didn't do anything at the trade deadline when I said we needed to make a move. So I'll hold on to that for another time. But just know I'm not happy. Kyle Lowry is still on the team. I'm not happy. We traded somebody and got nothing. So that's not good. But I think everyone was shocked to see that KD was traded to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Not me.
First of all, we're not talking about you talking about.
Okay.
We're talking about everybody else. But yeah, I didn't. I made the call. He didn't answer. That's his fault.
You wrote him off, but he ain't right back.
Facts. He Gmailed me. But for one, they were hard on KD earlier when he demanded the trade. They said that they were not trading him unless they get a superstar caliber player back that will help them to be able to compete for this year. Well, if you look at who they got in that trade, none of them are superstars. None of them are even stars. They're good role players. The best player they got in that trade was Mikal Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
You got a Jay Crowder who hasn't played all year because he doesn't want to play with you. You got 3 first round picks and a pick swap. So that just lets you know that something's up with that organization, man. Something has to be up with that organization. 3 superstars have left within a year and a half. James Harden rolled out on him. Kyrie left. They didn't want Kyrie anyway, so they were happy to get rid of him. But then right after that, 2 days later, they traded KD. After they said that they wanted to keep him there. So that's pretty much my reaction to it. And the Lakers continue to improve their roster, so it looks like they're going to make a push to go into the playoffs. They got rid of the toxic energy in the
The vampire, as they call it.
the vampire in the locker room. And I say that's why LeBron took off tonight. He celebrated. He was like, "Oh, bet Russ gone. I'm gonna take the night off." He probably had too much of that yak, and now he chilling. He celebrate. He done broke the record, so he gonna take a night off. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait after this game. Get used to my teammates coming on. He got Mo Bamba now, the 3rd Magic center that they got that came to the Lakers, but he's not Dwight Howard or Shaq. So
He's killed their dreams, man.
But I don't know, man. It's about to be an exciting basketball season after the All-Star break. I know that it got crazy. I don't remember the NBA trade deadline being this crazy.
No,
I really don't. We're what?
It was
2?
crazy. Yeah, 2 years ago. It was crazy.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
30-something trades.
That's true. But this one was just it was the fact that it was 2 superstars on the same team traded within 2 days.
That was the crazy part about it.
That's crazy. But we'll see.
Hey, before you answer, before you go talk about, and I want you to answer that question too. But they traded KD because Kyrie left, and I thought about it. I was like, we were wrong because they did say we're not trading KD unless you get a superstar in return. That's when they had Kyrie too, But then Kyrie rolled out, and it's like, I mean, what other superstar we gonna get for KD that's gonna carry us to the finals? So they're like, you know what? Hey, KD, what you want to do? You want to stay or you want to leave? KD like, I'll stay, but you could give me the Phoenix, I'll leave. They said they love Phoenix. I mean, they love KD, so they did what KD wanted, and they got him. And I think that what they got for him was pretty good. They conceded for the year, and they preparing for the future. They got all these draft picks now, and they got some key role players. If they get a superstar, that'll be a good team. All right, but Tomo, you got a question? Ask to you. What's the logo?
So the logo is my man Will. He started a clothing line. It's called Next Level, and that's the logo we came up with. But you can follow him on Instagram. It's Next Level Will. Then it's spelled the same way, like NEXXLVL. And yeah, you got hats, hoodies, t-shirts. He definitely supplied some jerseys for the the basketball event that I told you, the Street Love event. Like he
Mhm.
helped make some jerseys there. And my man, just supporting the homie. That's about it, man.
Mhm. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. That's dope. So, Tom, what was your reaction to the trade deadline?
First things first, Dave. I told you I'd say no.
What's
I'm
more
joking.
to
I'm
me?
joking.
Yo, too.
No,
We both was like, "Nah, it's not gonna
You
happen."
said two things. So,
what's the
That's
second
true.
thing I said?
Westbrook.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on track. It's on track.
Look, I got this thing in my bio, right? I don't know if it's on Instagram. I think my Instagram is Grow or Die bio, but it's this thing I used to tell people. I'm like, y'all gonna call me crazy until I'm right. And sometimes I just throw things out there and just see if it stick. But sometimes the logic behind the things when I say it, because most of your thoughts they come to you when you're in traffic, and I just be like you said, Joe, if you get rid of Kyrie, what else is KD gonna get you? Like, and right now with Brooklyn, before they went and did all these splash moves when they got Kyrie and then they got KD and then they ended up with James Harden, the Brooklyn Nets team was a team. They were building a culture there of all role players with Spencer, Karis LeVert, what's my man that went to Cleveland? Jared Allen, right? I think that's his name, the center.
Mm-hmm.
Them young guys was balling and they almost made the playoffs. And then I think Spencer got hurt. And then I think later on Karis LeVert, he got hurt. And then it kind of went away. D'Lo was there too, as they was building this morale. And then they said, you know what? Kyrie's gone. We can get some more role players. Why not rebuild that same winning culture with just role players? The fans was loving it. Of course, if you get Kyrie and KD, you're never going to turn that down, like at all. That's just insane to turn down two superstars. But now they can rebuild that culture, and then I think they're chasing after what the Knicks are doing. Just get you some role players in here, potential stars, and maybe a superstar. You don't really need a bunch of all-stars just to make it in the East no more. Shout out to, hey, Dave. It's our time, man. The East wide open now, man. We can make the play. I ain't saying we're going to make it to the finals, but we can make the playoffs.
We in the playoffs.
I'm just saying. Who's the threat? The Celtics and
the same threats.
Celtics 76ers.
That's it.
It's just
top
the
three
Nets that disappeared.
There we go. Now we the threats. The landscape is even.
Teddy East on lock.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Celtics
it ain't on lock yet. It ain't on lock yet. They might find some ways. But also, well, him going to Phoenix though, that's a good move for two players, and you all said it already. Chris Paul and Kevin Durant, like those two guys, they both kind of need somebody. Like for KD, he needs somebody that's grounded, kind of know who he is as a player. And Chris Paul needs somebody Chris Paul needed somebody outside of Devin Booker who knows how to win, also who's been in those big games and ain't scared to take the big shot. And also, like, look, I'm a 7-footer too, and I can do people dirty. So Devin Booker's happy, but those two guys, they needed it more. This is kind of like when everybody wanted to see Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul link up. You got that scoring dynamic with a guy who actually set up the offense and be that leader in the locker room. Because we all know Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal suffer from the same thing. We're leaders, but we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to mope around and make people be like, I'm not sad. I just want to play basketball. I score buckets. Bro, just tell us how you feel. Like, just tell us we bums so we could play better. You know what I mean? But it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The buyout market is going to be great. Like you said, my team didn't make a move. Your team, the Kings, didn't make a move. The Heat really didn't make a move. But think about the buyout potentials now. Like, the market's going to be wide open. I know you wanted to get rid of Kyle Lowry, man. I know you wanted to get rid of him. I wanted to get rid of Will Barton. I did. But they talking about buying him out now. So he might be gone. Y'all see me with the duffel bag. I'm going down there next week. Capital City Go-Go. What's up? Just call me up. I'm good.
Yeah, oh man, everybody I was like, Monty, man, what you doing? Monty, come on, man. Like, I had like a list. I had Plumlee on my list, Mo Bamba on my list. I had Matisse Thybulle on my list. I had Josh Richardson on my list. I'm like, these guys can actually help us. They defensive guys. And then one by one, they were just going like Josh Richardson went to the Pelicans, a Western rival. I'm like, oh man. Mo Bamba went to the Lakers. I'm like, wow, what the world's going on? Plumlee went to the Clippers. I'm like, come on, man, what's going on? And then Matisse Thybulle went to Portland. So 3 of those players went to my division: Portland, Clippers, Lakers, and the other one went to the Pelicans. All right, so I'm like, all right, what's going on? Like, are we going? I'm in the Kings chat. They going crazy in there. You know, they talking about some dude was going crazy. He was like, if we don't, we need to get rid of Malik Monk. He said Malik Monk, somebody else. So Malik Monk, Terrence Davis, and Kevin Huerter, and try to go get Zach LaVine or Cam Thomas.
Sheesh.
Cam Thomas? Really?
He dropped 40 3 nights in a row. And he like, he ready to trade the whole team.
Bro, first of all, offense ain't our issue. We got a number one offense in the NBA. All right. The 2 dudes you trying to get, none of them play defense. Let's start there. We need defenders. We're not about to give up our shooters for, come on, man. No. So the look, Sacramento Kings Kingdom was panicking. But I realized, like, listen, man, we playing. Well, Monty came in here. He said we're going to be patient but aggressive. We're going to be patient and aggressive. We are playing like he said when we traded for Sabonis, we're trading him for now and the future. We're not just trying to make the playoffs for 1 year. We want to continue to make the playoffs. So I'm okay when I'm making a move. It's going to hinder our future unless we get a big time guy like Kevin Durant. But we're not going to do that. So I'm cool with it. I still believe we will make the playoffs with the current roster we have right now, even though the West got shaken up. Chemistry still got to be built, and more than half of the season is gone. You know, so, but y'all know our next 3 games are who our next 3 games against. We gotta play Dallas back to back and then Phoenix. So it's a little different for us, right? And then the Lakers, they made some good moves. I give them props for that. They made some good moves. I still don't think it's enough to get them over the hump to get a championship. You know, I mean, it's exciting and all that stuff. But the crazy thing I saw was this: the Warriors let GP2 go, right? He walked to go to. He was a 2nd round pick. He walked to go with Portland, and then they get him back for 5 2nd round picks. It's like that's crazy, you know. So it's like you give up your 2nd round pick just to get him back for 5. So my early prediction, I know we're going to talk about this after the All-Star break, but I can see the Celtics and the Suns. I picked the Celtics making it to the finals, but the Suns can make it. And like I said in the chat, y'all, I do not want to see the Clippers. The Clippers made some good moves also. They got Bone Hollins from Denver. That was a good pickup. They got, like I said, they got Plumlee, was also a good piece for them. So watch out for the Clippers. I would take Bones Hollins over Reggie Jackson. I would. You know, so the trading out was crazy.
Almost forget about that part. Hey, John, come on back, man. It's easy work, man. You just come on back, man. Oh, yeah. They setting it up for you. And I was going to ask you one more thing, too, Joe, before our guest come on, right? Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I know you and LeBron probably feel the same pain. It's like, man, the West was ours. Or at least it was a shot. Why y'all all want to come over here now? Why everybody want to come back?
I'm like, the one time we actually good, the West want to be the Wild Wild West again. I'm like, this one was wide open. I'm like, man, Memphis, we could take care of Memphis. Denver, I get you, but I ain't scared of Denver, you know, Warriors. And then next thing you know, KD come to Phoenix. I'm like, wow. Not just in the West, but in our division. We got to play this dude 4 times. Like,
you
look, in our division, we got KD, Devin Booker, Chris Paul, LeBron James, AD, Dame Lillard, Steph Curry. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. Like, come on, bro.
That's an onslaught, man.
Yeah.
But we still on top of the division, though. 3rd seed.
Man.
All right. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.